Hey, I'm back for a minute. Just wanted to tell you that I did send out the tweets that I told you I'd send out. So, the tweets are out there. The older videos are out there of my old wrestling show, Wrestling Talk. I'm gonna try to set it up so I can do all that here again. I miss doing the wrestling stuff, the WWE and the WWF and WCW, and ECW, and looking forward to hearing about your favorite wrestlers, um, your favorite kind of matches, what era you like in the WWE, or if you like the WWF Attitude Era. I just want to know what league you might like Impact or WWF, WWE, WCW, ECW. Which one was your favorite? My favorite wrestler of all times has always been Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant's always been my favorite wrestler. Um, he was he was just a good wrestler, and he had great matches with Abdullah the Butcher and King Kong Bundy, Hulk Hogan. I really enjoyed Andre the Giant. I watched his HBO special. It's really cool. Um, so that was my favorite wrestler of all time. Um, right now, I kind of really I like Jeff Hardy a lot. Jeff Hardy is one of my current favorite ones that are there um, in the ring. I don't know if he's taking time off. I heard he's going to be taking some time off. Um, that's why him and Randy Orton had a huge feud, and it got graphic. And Randy Orton stuck his finger in his ear hole where his gauge was and ripped his ear, and it was just too much for me to even look at. That was crazy. Um, I'm also a big fan of Terry Funk. Um, you know, um, of wrestlers that I like that are not currently there. That is not currently showing their face. John Cena. Don't know where he's at. I hope him and Nikki Bella are trying to figure out their stuff, and I hope they both get back in the ring really soon because hustle, loyalty, and respect. It's cool. So I do like John Cena a lot. He's currently not in the ring right now doing wrestling. I guess he's making movies or maybe I don't know. Um, let me see. Of all time, I've been watching WWF and ECW and WCW and now WWE. Um, and I watch them back a little bit. My favorite female wrestler, who's currently not a wrestler anymore. She is the new general manager of SmackDown, Paige. I'm a huge fan of Paige. I love Paige. Um, I've seen the feuds that she's had with, AJ Lee and, the Bellas. Um, she, Paige, she has got to be the best. best general manager I've ever seen on SmackDown. Like, I mean, the matches that she is making and the things with her just coming out and she's coming out in small, you know, doses. She comes out, she makes a match, she leaves. They show her little by little. I wish they would show more on camera more, or she'd have more airtime. But I love Paige from SmackDown. I'm a big fan of Lana. I like Lana. And I hope they get her back in the ring like soon. Like I want her to start doing some stuff. Like I guess she's getting back with Rusev, which is cool. I think she belongs being with Rusev. I think Aiden English has done his thing. He's been pretty cool, but it's time for him to, see what he can do on his own or get another tag team partner. Um, you know, so my wife really likes the Undertaker. I like the Undertaker. I think he's great. But I think one of the best matches that he's ever had was with Jeff Hardy. He fought Jeff Hardy. That was amazing. And then at the end of that match, like how Jeff Hardy was like, "I'm still standing." The Undertaker came back, lifted him up, shook his hand, and like that's how matches should end. Matches should end with shaking hands and you know all this like I don't know, like it's not if you. I liked it when it was like hardcore stuff, and I liked that. And I liked the when it looked absolutely real, like people like, oh my gosh, like frazzled, like that really just happened. Was that real? Oh my gosh, like I can't tell. But then they wanted to make it G, and G rated for the kids and whatever, because there is a ton of kids that go, and I get that, and I think that's really cool. But at the same time, if you're gonna make it G, you can't have Randy Orton come out here and tug at somebody's ear, like ear gauge, and like rip their ear off. Like I mean, and make their ear bleed. You can't do that. Like you can't be beating people up with sledgehammers and you and mallets and stuff like that. Like it's not G. It's not a G show. Like you know, and Stephanie McMahon pretending she's innocent. Like you want to forget the fact. You know, all these people that come out here and who they used to be. It's all the things that you like, all the storylines that they want you to forget. But it makes no sense. R-Truth and Goldust. People just want you to forget all about it. Like, um, as Stephanie used to come out there and swear and be kind of real, and like now she intentionally doesn't swear, and now it's just like this G rated stuff that she's doing is I don't know. I do think Raw is more G than SmackDown is, but I think SmackDown is the better show. I think SmackDown. I mean, you know, I kind of do like the fact that Raw has Ronda Rousey. Um, and at first, like, I wasn't really liking Alexa Bliss's character, but I mean, her beating Nia Jax, I thought that was cool. And like, I kind of never really cared for Natalia's character. I never cared for her on the Bellas, Total Divas. So it's like, I mean, kind of watching, um, kind of watching Alexa Bliss chasing around and doing her thing. I thought I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like that's smack tell you around. Let Ronda Rousey beat you up, whatever. But like I think Ronda Rousey is gonna get a rude awakening because Natalya screws everybody over, and Natalya is a phony and she whines a lot. She's just the character is just so fake. Um, you know, I kind of do like this Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre thing. I like I like that. I think that looks like a good thing. The whole thing with like Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, that's gotta like end soon. Like that thing has gotta go. Like Bray Wyatt used to be like dark and mysterious and you know kind of scary and intimidating and um, he'd always creep up on you. And now he's just like weird with this Matt Hardy thing. This Matt Hardy thing, they want you to forget about. Oh, the storyline that he had with Lita, which ended up being a true thing, was a true thing that they ended up putting on wrestling. And they brought the real life into the show, and now they kind of just want you to forget about it. And you know, Mickey James and Alexa Bliss had feuds like every other day. Now they want you to forget about it, and now they're like mostly tag team partners, and it's weird. Um, um, they want you to forget that now Jax was bullying Ronda Rousey, and now they're friends, and just Raw is not that good anymore. Raw is really screwing up. You know, Raw is not the number one show for me anymore. I think what made it number one was like when Bray had his guys with him, and they weren't the Bludgeon Brothers who are now on SmackDown. Um, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, they all three need to find a way to get back together and get the Wyatt family again. Um, I don't know where Dean Ambrose is gone. Like, is he still injured or whatever? Like, is he still hurting? Because like Samoa Joe's back, and he was the one that originally hurt Dean Ambrose to begin with. So, I mean, I just want to know what you guys think about this wrestling stuff and all storylines that they want you to forget on Raw. And if you think Raw or SmackDown's the better show, and who out here misses like ECW. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like everyone boos Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns is a good wrestler. I think Roman Reigns deserves his shot. I think Brock Lesnar has been too scared to come to the WWE and face certain people because like a lot of people in the back area don't care for him. Like the Undertaker doesn't care for him. And I don't know if it's true that Braun Strowman doesn't care for him, but I heard that he wasn't a fan of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is not. He's not as good as he thinks he is. I don't think that Roman Reigns really likes him. Um, I think just Brock Lesnar needs to stay in the UFC, and I think he actually needs to go home and sit down somewhere and go watch his favorite show, Little House on the Prairie. And that came from his mouth. That was odd. Chuck this big, intimidating bully in UFC and punch people in the face when, they go to shake your hand. You're a bully and you talk about, like, watching a little house on a prairie. Intimidating, dude. I mean, I laugh at Brock Lesnar. I laugh at Brock Lesnar. I think Brock Lesnar is silly. I think his character is silly. I think he's silly in the UFC. It's just, I don't understand why everybody's like booing Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has not really lost against Brock Lesnar, especially like when it came to that cage match. I mean, nobody's feet touched the floor. Actually, when Brock Lesnar rolled off of Roman Reigns, his foot actually was the first one to touch the floor, to be honest with you. So I take that back. Brock actually did touch the floor with his foot. Roman Reigns Roman Reigns landed on the cage door. Like, he was flat on the door, so he deserves a shot. This whole thing with Bobby Lashley, just because Sami Zayn is gone. Sami Zayn will be back, and we need to finish that storyline. Like, Raw's just completely got to get things back together. Sasha Banks and this Bayley thing. Love them both. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but they say Sasha Banks isn't the kindest person in the world in real life. I don't know her. Never met her, but I mean, she seems okay when I've gone to wrestling matches. And Bayley is pretty cool. You know, she's not a hugger anymore. She's be this hugger that just like loved everybody and like I love you, and didn't want to fight anybody, didn't want to hurt anybody, and she was so just a pushover. So that was a little crazy for her to be a pushover like that. So now that she's no longer a pushover and she's got some edge to her and some, fight in her, I like her a lot. Like, I think she's good. But I mean, like, no one as a wrestler or a general manager is going to top Paige. Paige is amazing. So, you know, um, WWE Raw, please get better. Because, I mean, this is getting terrible. You know, bring back the Shield, bring back the Wyatt family. Just like, have them have another match. Those are great matches. If anybody agrees, let me know. Um, so tonight is my first. Well, today is my first day of getting back to my wrestling talk type roots here on YouTube. And I still will talk about all the other stuff. Like I said in my last video, I will do all that. But for real, guys, like, if you have any questions of wrestling that you want to know, or any opinions that you have, let me know. Because I give you my opinion. Raw really stinks right now, and SmackDown is amazing. And that's all because of Paige. Paige knows what she's doing. And I'm really thinking that Paige is getting ready to give Lana a push. And I think Samoa Joe and AJ Styles might go at it, but I could be wrong. She's going to make an announcement on Tuesday. Can't wait to see what it is, but I believe that's what it is. But I'm sure she might surprise me. She's good at surprising people. And I hope she's not injured for very long, because when she's not a general manager anymore and she wants to come back in the ring, I hope she's able to. But if she can't get back in that ring and she can't go in there to fight because of her injuries, I hope they keep her as a general manager for as long as she wants to be SmackDown. She's amazing at her job. So, okay, this is Dominic, and you know, I just want to tell you that there's some things in wrestling that you can't fake. So, I mean, the majority of wrestling is actually real, and you can't really fake it. When they're bleeding, they're bleeding. When somebody's sticking their finger in your ear hole, there's no way to fake that. So wrestling, do the wrestle talk thing with me, and I guess I don't know. Um, I guess good night to everybody though. I'm not gonna get you see too many people tonight, I'm sure. But I mean, just tell me who your favorite wrestlers are. Tell me your favorite league of wrestling. Tell me, what you think about the women's division. Tell me what you think about all the new changes with using the women in like all these hardcore matches. Like ladder matches and extreme rules and cage matches. And sorry, that was my cat. I don't know what she's doing, but hey, kitty, I hear you. What's the matter, kitty? Kitty, I'm doing a video. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Kitty, I'm about to come in and go to bed. I gotta watch my friend Cookie's videos first. And then I will be in. I will be in. Lay down, kitty. Lay down. Good girl. Sorry about that. My kitty was just being a little bit wired, I guess. But anyway, so yeah. I'm gonna go watch my friend Cookie's videos and see how she's doing. I hope she's doing well. And I hope everybody got to see the old wrestling stuff that I used to do. Um, I will be making a change to my channel because wrestling is something I have a passion for. But I will be the same person. I still will talk about all the same stuff. I still will answer anything you want to talk about. I'm not going to completely just disregard my whole entire channel. And, I'm changing some stuff and, fixing it up a little bit. So it might be a little bit more entertaining for people. But it's probably going to be more entertaining for people because I have a passion for it. But if I have a passion for it, it most likely will entertain people because I like to talk about it instead of just trying to think of what to say. And I'm, always 100% real out here, but like sometimes redundant and saying the same things. And, sometimes people don't want to hear the same thing over and over. And sometimes, sometimes it needs to be changed up a little bit. But at the end of the day, like I'm going to be who I am. And I'm going to be me and I'm going to still, you know, do what I do. So on that note, keep watching and stay in touch with wrestling. Let me know your thoughts and you know, tell me what you think is real. Tell me if you think accidents only happen, or do you think it's all choreographed? Do you think some of it's choreographed? Um, just let me know. I don't really. I was thinking of a different way to end this, but like I said, I'm gonna keep it the way it's always been. Just I'm gonna add on talking about wrestling. Um, but I'm still gonna end it the way that I always end it because it's something that I firmly believe in. So I'm going to end it this way. Be good to each other. Be kind to each other. Love one another, because if you can't love yourself and you can't respect yourself, and you don't, if you don't be kind to yourself, how can you do it for others? How can you be kind to others if you can't be kind to yourself? That's something that I've always wanted people to know, that you have to be kind to you to be kind to others. I'm trying to do this wrestling thing, so I got a little frazzled there, but that's something that's dear and true to my heart.